Good evening, everybody. I've been called this evening to do a reading for you. And again, this will be more, it looks to be more of a soulmate reading this evening. So I've meditated on the energies and shuffled the cards, and these are what has come out. So I'm really mainly focusing on my Howl's Moving Castle playing deck in order to tell you the narrative of what's going on, supported by my Egyptian tarot. So for those who haven't been here before, thank you very much for choosing to watch my channel. I am the Sacred Fire, and hoping that you will enjoy the content. So from what I can see this evening is that it appears that a karmic, which is the Wicked Witch of the Waste in Howl's Moving Castle, is, I would say, upsetting. Some action of the karma is upsetting the Divine Feminine. And because mostly Divine Feminines watch my channel, this is possibly you, a karmic. Some sort of situation is upsetting you within a karmic matter. Something is connected, something's annoying you. There's an energy of karmic, whether it's a person or a situation. Something is upsetting you, but you are being accompanied by Heen here, who guides Sophie through the story, really. So you are being guided by your angels, guides, higher self. And secondly, this follows with how the main male lead in the story talking to his fire spirit, who he has a pact with. So I believe this is something really to do internally with the Divine Masculine. The following card that came out was a focus on the castle that Howl lives in. So really we've got a focus here on the external world of the Divine Masculine. And we can see here Howl in his battle outfit armor transformation is speaking to the Wicked Witch of the Waste after she's been stripped of her powers and is actually living with them. So that's the outcome card, and I'll clarify all of this in a minute. And this is all clarified by my Egyptian tarot. So here we have the Five of Discs, which is, you can see here, loss in a barren landscape. Hine is in the back going after potentially his cow or bull that he's been raising. Center card is showing the Six of Discs, or the Six of Pentacles, which is abundance. And we have the Seven of Swords, where we see the individual who's inside being ganged up on, or potentially going to be robbed or attacked by external forces, external people. So the base energy of the Howl's Moving Castle deck is Sophie looking out into the distance. So this for me would be the Divine Feminine sitting serenely, looking into the distance, completely balanced and relaxed. And this is the base card of the Egyptian tarot deck is the Moon card here, which actually shows Pandora's box floating atop the water. So of course Pandora's box is yes, holding, don't like saying evils in this interpretation, but let's just say secrets in interpretation of the moon. And because it's red, it seems to be fiery, hot secrets coming to surface. So anyway, let's get on with the reading fully. So as I said, this appears to be the a karmic upsetting the Divine Feminine. But we have to remember in the story, this is just really a short-term issue, because Sophie is the one who actually gets to the top of a building first, even though the Wicked Witch of the Waste, the karmic, she seems to be using her magical powers in order to be able to get to the top. So she's conjured up 2 henchmen to get to the, I would say, the end of the journey, or the top goal. And she's basically taking the mickey out of you, and saying, well, look at me, I've got everything easy, and I'm going to get there before you. I'm going to reach the goal, whether that's the divine masculine, whether that's a life goal or life purpose. She's going to get there before you, and you're plodding along with your spirit guides with increased determination to get there before she does. What actually happens here is Sophie actually does get to the top, and she ends up trying to help her to get to where she wants to go. So really the message here for the divine feminine is, don't look at external circumstances and let that put you off your journey. Don't let it let you go astray. Keep going. Keep, be laser focused on what you want to achieve, whether that's being with your divine masculine or being with a masculine, or getting your perfect job, getting that audition that you've always wanted, or having your new YouTube channel. You need to press forward and ignore all the karmics, all the negative voices that may be around you, or any situation that's actually put you off. You need to keep going, because your spirit guide is there with you, helping you, guiding you. Now, this pertains to the divine masculine here. So we've got Hal. So Hal is, as I said, the main male lead. He's internally speaking to a fire spirit. So this could really, for me, pertain to him talking with his higher self, his higher spirit. But on the outside, all we just see him is taking his outer appearance just seems to be like he's just wandering around in the in nature, in the mountains, just maybe listless even. But internally he's trying to work things out. So, and here Howell has been in a conflict. So there may have been a conflict somewhere where he's trying to figure out, he's trying to deal with his internal conflict by reaching out to his higher self, Holy Spirit, God, the angels, to try and figure out what he should do externally, because externally, as he appears to the world, he appears to be a bit listless, just wandering around the mountains, not really having a way forward. He's a bit stuck, I would say. But this does have a good ending, you see, because here Howell does find himself and find his purpose. And here he's making amends with this Karmic, with this Wicked Witch of the Waste, who actually initially put a curse on him and on Sophie, the female lead. So here she's actually living with them, and it could be just learning to live with negative issues, learning to live with things that have happened in the past. So this masculine will come to his senses, and he will make peace, I would probably say is the correct term here, with a karmic situation. And him here is where he's actually fighting for Sophie to survive, for Sophie to live, his family to live. So there is something here where he is taking action and making peace with a karmic, making peace with something that upset him, that put him in a difficult circumstance. And he's protecting Sophie here, so the divine feminine. It's something where he's taking responsibility, he's matured, and he's settling situations that's going on around him. So really here I would say the message is, don't despair if you don't see anything going on the outside. Even if he appears listless, your divine masculine, he is maturing, and he is going to get to that outcome that you are actually in already. Making peace. You are at peace here. Sophie's at peace here, enjoying the scenery. You've matured because she appears here as an older lady, and it could be you as Empress, just looking out into the world, having your cup of tea, enjoying the scenery, even while externally you may be dealing with karmic situation, or the karmic, masculine's karmic. Internally you are completely balanced, and you're just taking a seat back. You're just laser focused on what you want to achieve. I think really you need to focus on what you want to achieve. Let the masculine do his work. Let him figure himself out. Let him make his peace with his karmic and his situations, because you've already achieved that. You've gotten to that point. So we've got a clarification here by my Egyptian tarot. So the Five of Pentacles, loss. So it is a masculine figure here again. And as I said, with how fighting in the war and coming here and looking within into his internal fire spirit, it could be, and he's in reflection here. He feels lost. He is lost. He feels like everything is ganging up on him, and he needs to figure out a way forward. And as I said, he does find his way forward. There is this abundance. And I think that's really towards you. You are this abundance. You've got everything here, perfect balance. And I mean, I should be really careful because of that. But yeah, there is perfect balance, and she's balancing. She's tipped on her tiptoes, balancing. So you've achieved this in your life. With the Seven of Swords in the end position, because the individual is inside, and I believe this pertains to the masculine, is inside, and there's forces outside waiting really to get him. He is, as I said, because we don't see him, he is within. So like as I said, we just see him. It might be you see him listless. He's just not there. He's not there in the physical. He's there physically, but he's not really there. He's looking within in order to battle with what's going on outside. And once he can really like try to get that balance, he will come out victorious, just like you have. So here we have, and this is the base energy here is the moon. A lot of this is really to do with the divine masculine's path. So there are divine masculines watching, and you need guidance. This is probably for you. So we have the moon here, secrets. We are in eclipse season, so there are secrets going to be revealed. Pandora's box will be opened, and it probably will be a hot tamale. So is there something really, really deep inside of you that needs to come to the surface? I think there is, but potentially divine masculines, you might be a bit wary of letting it being revealed because you're worried about what the consequences might be. And that might just be what it is. It's your own fear. But regardless, secrets always come out. They can never stay secret forever. So really and truly, maybe it's something like damage control you need to work on here. And I'm not saying lie or anything. I'm just saying make a plan forward. If something has given you some sort of dire consequence, maybe something that you weren't expecting, a secret coming to the surface, and you're like, oh my God, what's just happened? You need to find balance. Because the divine feminine, even if she's being guided, she internally has her balance. So divine masculines, you need to take the lesson from the divine feminines. Clearly, she's your inspiration. So if you can find your way forward, do so. I don't really think there's much more I can add to this. I just really feel like as we've gone through the reading, this is really a message for the divine masculines. So in summary, divine feminines are going through their trials, or have gone through their trials, and they found balance. And even though the external world can be upsetting, they still have their internal balance. Masculines, divine masculines, you have still yet to find it, but you will find it. And even if on the surface you look completely listless, you just need to make peace with your past and accept your responsibilities. Because there's something, you're reflecting on your past losses here. Just be prepared for a secret potentially to come out, that's all. And I think that goes for the divine feminine and divine masculines. If that creeps up on you, just make sure you don't go off balance, stay in balance. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so I can continue making content for you. And if there's any topics you'd like me to address, please let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much. Bye bye now.